I'm the owner of Frozen Dreams Bakery, which is transitioning into the cozy cafe and bakery. I've had 30 jobs and I've loved them all. Had a little piece of treasure from each one to take with me, only to realize that I wanted to own my own business. I did this while I was working with the government, and then I got sick and had to stay home for a little while and decided to do this full time, create a kitchen out of my shed on my property, and lo and behold, Frozen Dreams came out of it. My mom and dad are a huge inspiration in my life. They came from nothing and built themselves up to a point where they own their own business. They're contractors. Within the 30 jobs, I've always felt like I never belonged, and I want to create a place where I can have employees here that can benefit off of my company by me having a training fund and the availability for them to do their own kind of workshops or whatever they need to bring value into their lives and their careers. So I want to basically create a space for people to come where they feel safe, valued, and respected, and where they can make a paycheck. When people come to a cafe, they don't come for a lifelong career. They come because they need money right now and it's an easy job. So within that easy job, if I can elevate some people's potentials, then I would really like to. Owning a small business is very, very hard. It's very rewarding in so many aspects, but very hard when it comes to receiving support and help. The biggest challenge that I faced was the guilt. The guilt holds you back, or the fear, not knowing if what you have available is going to be liked by everybody, or the process, when you say that you're going to be a business owner, what the hell, it's a huge, huge deal to a lot of people. It's scary. So the biggest thing that held me back was that, and then the second one would be financials. I am working with NACCA Ventures. Donna Moore is she's my idol. She is who I look up to. She always looks at people in a different kind of light. She doesn't see the failures that could come out of it. She sees the potentials, but she also helps create a safety blanket. On a dime, she's my support. Like, I can reach out to her. I had a proposal letter and I didn't even have a session with her, and she just went over the proposal letter and told me what to put in and what to take out and like how to make it sound better, and basically taught me the ins and outs of how to ask for support. And that's huge for me, just because I don't really have that around me. When I was speaking about opening up a cafe, she was like, "This is doable." And she was the first person to say that. And it wasn't about money. It was just about myself. And she was like, "You got this, like, you're determined, you can do it." And not many people, coaches, not many people know about coaches, and there's not many coaches that make you feel that uplifted in a short amount of time. Without the support, the coaching, I would not be able to get through the fear. And then without them backing me up with the, NACCA and the loan, I would not be able to have the kitchen. You can find the certain kind of people to help you and support you. You just have to accept it. That was a big part, is reaching out and then accepting the help, which a lot of people don't do. And I didn't. I was always like, no, I'll figure this out on my own. But when you take the hard path, it makes it hard. Be very patient. Don't give up if it doesn't happen right away. And if you get said no to, keep trying. Find somewhere else, dig deep. There are always little tiny places that are out there to help. And look in the paper, ask the questions, call the employment center and ask those people, because they might know, but just reach out to places you never normally would. Don't expect the big banks to back you up. Go to NACCA. Yeah, they were the only ones that really gave me a chance. They're absolutely amazing. They know their numbers. I don't know numbers. I can't count. I can bake. That's it. But they help. And if you ask, then you'll find it. Do not let the fear get to you. Don't let it hold you back. If you have an idea, go with it. You can always go back to Walmart and work. You can always go back to the job you had previous. You can always find something to fit in. But to follow your passion or your dream or your idea, it just takes a step. And even if it's a little step, and even if you do go backwards, you always go again. It took me 4 tries to get to where I'm at. I went back to the government because I made $29 an hour. That was anybody's dream job, except for I was depressed and not happy. So, you got to choose one or the other. If you're upset, if you're sad, if you're not happy with where you are, then make a move. Things won't change unless you do. So if you take those steps, the universe is going to align for you and follow you there. But do it. do the jump. And if you go back, do it again until you feel comfortable, you know? It gets easier each time. I want to see you thrive. I want to see you smile. I want to see you get up and go to work happy. If you want to call it work, I don't call it work.